Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Ginger Pierce, and I'm a travel professional with Marvelous Mouse Travels. I've been offering free concierge-level vacation planning services to my clients for the past 7 years, and I specialize in theme parks, cruises, and select all-inclusive resorts. Welcome to Cup of Travel. This is my podcast, and I envision it as your cozy corner of the internet where we can all just sit down with our favorite beverage and we can talk about what is going on in the world of travel. And in today's episode, I am continuing in a series I've been doing where I'm ranking the on-site hotels at Universal Orlando Resort. So in our previous episode, we ranked the value and prime value properties, and today we're going to be ranking Universal's signature properties. Now, currently there are 5 hotels that fall into the signature category. In no particular order, they are Hard Rock Hotel, Royal Pacific, Portofino Bay, Helios Grand, and Sapphire Falls. So I'm going to be going through my rank order from my least favorite to my most favorite, and I'll give you the reasons why I've placed each hotel where I've placed it along the way. But as always, I would love to hear your thoughts. So please let me know how you would rank these hotels, which one is your favorite, and why down in the comments. But without any further ado, let's get started. All right, coming in at number 5 on my list is Universal's Hard Rock Hotel. This is one of Universal's most popular properties. I get so many requests for this property from clients. I book a ton of clients here. I've stayed here myself and enjoyed it. So I really do think that this is a great property. But the reason why I would put it lower on my list of the signature hotels is that I just think the rooms in particular need a little bit of a refresh. So they're still very comfortable rooms. They're spacious. You're going to have a great stay there, but I would just like to see them updated and renovated a little bit. I also am not a huge fan of the quick service dining options at Hard Rock. I find it to be a little small with a little bit of a limited offering for the size of the hotel. But that said, you are really close to all of the dining that's available in City Walk. So that may or may not be a deal breaker for you. So I told you my kind of reservations about this property. Let me tell you the things, though, that I think are great about it. First and foremost, I love Hard Rock Hotel's location. I think it has one of the best locations on property. It is the absolute closest hotel to Universal Studios Florida, which is the original park. So if you are visiting Universal for Halloween Horror Nights or Mardi Gras or Universal Holidays, those are all events that take place in Universal Studios Florida. Hard Rock Hotel is going to be the best place for you to stay to get to that park quickly. But you also are a quick walk away from Islands of Adventure as well as City Walk, or you can take the water taxi. So the location here is great. Another huge perk of this property is that it includes the unlimited express pass for Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure in the cost of your stay. So it doesn't work at Volcano Bay or Epic Universe, but for the other 2 parks, you're going to be able to skip the regular standby lines and go through the express lane, and you're going to save yourself so much time and hassle being able to do that. And that perk is just included with your stay. I also think that Hard Rock has a great pool. They actually have underwater speakers and they blast music in the pool, so that's really fun. It has a great water slide. I also think that if you are a musician or if you're someone who loves music, this is a great place to stay because like you'd expect from a Hard Rock property, you're going to have memorabilia throughout the resort, lots of cool things to check out. You also can rent guitars if you're interested in that. So there are a lot of perks to this property. I would just like to see some more quick service options here, and I would also like to see those rooms get a little bit of an update. All right, coming in at number 4 on my list is Sapphire Falls. Sapphire Falls, if you were to ask a lot of my colleagues in the travel industry, if you were to ask a lot of Universal team members, they would probably tell you that this is their favorite hotel because there are so many things that I love about this hotel. I love the dining here. One of my favorite restaurants at Universal is Amatista Cookhouse, and it's located here in Sapphire Falls. The quick service is great. The lounge area is great. There's just so much great food. So if you're a foodie, this is a fantastic place to stay. I also really love the location here. You are a quick walk or water taxi ride away from Islands of Adventure or Universal Studios Florida and City Walk. I also love the rooms at this hotel. They are just so bright and airy and clean, and the beds are so comfortable that people actually go to the front desk and ask what the brand of mattress is. Like, they are so comfortable. Probably the best night's sleep I've ever gotten at Universal was at Sapphire Falls. So there's so many things to love about this property. It also has the largest pool of any on-site hotel at Universal. So if you're looking for a great place to have a pool day, this is a great option for you. The only reason why it ranks further down on my list is because it doesn't include that unlimited express pass that some of the other signature properties have. So for me, I like to have that perk included in my stay. And often the price to upgrade from Sapphire Falls to one of the other signatures that includes it is not that much. And for me, that's a worthwhile investment. So that's why this one comes in at number 4. Coming in at number 3 on my list is Portofino Bay. Now, what I love about this property is that you don't feel like you're at a theme park hotel. You feel like you are in a quaint little fishing village in Italy. I mean, the vibes here are off the charts. I also love the dining. There's so many great places to eat here. Even the quick service place is great. You can get some awesome pizza or calzones or salad. You also can have super unique experiences here. You can listen to opera music. Like, when can you do that at many hotels in Florida? You know, like, that's a pretty unique thing to get to do. There's so many great photo ops around this property. The rooms have been recently redone, as well as the facades of the buildings. The rooms are spacious. In fact, they're pretty spacious for standard rooms in particular. So I think there are so many things to love about this, including its location. Just like some of the other properties, it is a quick walk or a quick water taxi ride away from studios and islands, as well as City Walk. So great location. And it includes the unlimited express pass for Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios in the cost of your stay. So again, if you stay here, you get the perk of being able to skip those standby lines and go through the express line to save yourself a lot of time in the parks. Coming in at number 2 on my list is Universal's newest property, and that is the Helios Grand Hotel. Now, what makes the Helios Grand so unique is that it is located inside of Epic Universe. You really cannot get a more convenient location than that, than being actually inside a theme park. Helios Grand has its own private, dedicated entrance into Epic Universe. You have to show a room key to be able to access that. So it's not something that people can Uber over from other hotels and take advantage of. It is just for guests who are registered and staying at Helios Grand. So that's an amazing perk. The dining here is absolutely fabulous. We enjoyed every meal that we had when we stayed here. Also, the views, as you would imagine, since this hotel is actually inside the park, the views are stunning. So, so beautiful. The rooms were nicely appointed. They were beautifully decorated. You could control everything inside the rooms from a little tablet, which was super convenient to be able to turn the lights on and off, or adjust the temperature, or ask for extra towels while you're laying in bed. So there are a lot of things that I absolutely loved about the Helios. What I didn't love about it enough to put it as number 1 on my list is the fact that it doesn't include the unlimited express pass. And for the price that you're paying, because Helios Grand does tend to price out on the higher end of the signature hotels, for the price that you're paying, I would really like to see that perk of the unlimited express pass be included. I also wasn't blown away by the pool at Helios. I mean, it was a beautiful pool. We enjoyed our time swimming in it. But some of the other properties have a little bit more of a wow factor when it comes to the pool. But honestly, my biggest hang up with Helios is just the fact that it doesn't include that unlimited express pass. All right. And coming in at number 1 on my list, my absolute favorite signature hotel, in fact, my favorite hotel at Universal period, is Royal Pacific. I adore this property. I've stayed at this hotel more than I've stayed at any other Universal hotel. It is our family's favorite. It's our go-to for all of our Universal vacations. And I love this property so much because, first of all, it includes that unlimited express pass for Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. And that to me is like, I don't enjoy Universal as much without the express pass. So that is a really important important perk to me. I also love the vibe at this hotel. It is so relaxing and tropical, and you just feel like you have left Orlando and are just enjoying life on this lush, beautiful tropical island. So I absolutely love the theming. I love the dining. I love the rooms and how those are appointed. I just love the location. You can quickly walk to Islands of Adventure or Universal Studios Florida and City Walk, but you also have that water taxi access if you're not feeling like walking all the way over there. It's just this property feels like our home when we go to Universal. And I love it. I recommend it highly to all clients. And another great perk about it is that of the 3 signature properties that include that unlimited express pass, Royal Pacific tends to price out lower than the other 2. And so I think that it is a great bang for your buck as well. Another thing that my kids really love about this property is the pool. It has a super fun splash pad area. The layout of the pool is really fun. My kids actually learned how to swim in this pool, so that I have a little bit of an emotional attachment to it as well. All right, so there you have it. That is my ranking of the 5 signature hotels at Universal Orlando. But like I said earlier, I would love to know your thoughts. So please let me know how you would rank these hotels. Let me know which one is your favorite and why. Definitely share your wisdom in the comments so that we can all learn from each other. And if you are looking to plan a trip to Universal and you'd like some free help, visit me over on my blog at gingermmt.com. I offer free concierge level vacation planning services to everyone who books through me. And booking through me is the same price as booking on Universal's website. So again, thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you'll join me on our next episode so that we can have our cup of travel together.